Section 9.2. How to use Copilot to write tools. As we learned in Chapter 5 when talking about modules, sometimes we need to use a module to help us write the program we want. Some modules are built into Python. For example, in Chapter 5 we use the built-in zip file module to help us create a zip file. Other modules aren't built in, and we need to install them first before we can use them. When writing a tool, it's often the case that we'll be working with some specialized data format, zip files, PDF files, Microsoft Excel spreadsheets, images, or performing some specialized task, sending email, interacting with a website, moving files around. For most of this, we're going to need to use a module. Which module, though? And is it built in, or do we need to install it? These are the first questions we need to get answers to. Fortunately, we can use Copilot Chat, or ChatGPT, to help us get started. As a reminder, we're using the Copilot Chat feature because it's built into our Visual Studio Code, VS Code, IDE, and because Copilot Chat has access to the very code we're currently writing so it can incorporate what we're doing into its answers. The plan is to have a conversation with Copilot to determine which module we need to use. Once we know that and install the module, if necessary, then we can get down to the business of writing the code for our tool. We'll do that the way we've always done it, by writing the function header and a docstring and having Copilot fill in the code for us. Once Copilot starts writing code, we need to follow the same steps as in previous chapters, including checking code correctness, fixing bugs, and maybe even doing some problem decomposition. To focus our attention on writing tools to automate tasks, we'll minimize the time we spend on these additional tasks here. It may be possible to ask Copilot or ChatGPT to write the entire tool for us, without even having to put it inside of a function. We won't do that here, though, because we still think that the benefits of functions are worthwhile. A function will help us document our code so that we know what it does, and it enables flexibility if we later decide, for example, to add additional parameters to our function to change the behavior of the tool.